Bafu has entered
Yeah.
your dungeon.
The Bafu is a winged terror who will aid your attempts to free
Here's the
my
other
minions.
underlord.
Its terrifying screech heralds my revenge.
As Rhaskos suggested, the Bafu is indeed a terrifying force of wing and claw. While sightless, it has no trouble finding foes, and will easily slice your enemies to ribbons with its terrifying strikes.
And
The
here's the other.
shadow slinks along darkened corridors and seeks out the strongest foes it can find. And when it strikes, it will do so with deadly precision, leaving them a crumpled mess of giblets before vanishing back to the dark. Use your beasts to overrun the outpost to the north and free Rhaskos' minions.
Here's hoping
There
I
are
have
many
enough.
prisons holding Rhaskos' minions, but once your workers have claimed them, they will be freed and gladly fight to avenge their former master.
Go there. Ooh, wait. I'll get all these minions the moment this is claimed, and the rune health is going down quite rapidly. It's probably because 3 minions are working on it.
Prisons are an excellent place to deposit defeated enemies. Let them age like a fine wine while you decide what to do with them.
I use prisons a little in my, in my playstyle, but I don't think I use them that much, to be honest. Then again, the more I think about it, the more I realize I actually use them a fair bit. But regardless, also, no, this kind of stuff. Bafu, a blind menace with teeth, with claws full of teeth, and shadow, always count your own. I remember there's a tooltip, and it actually says what Bafu stands for. It's like badass flying unit, or something. Didn't intend to hit that. I kind of just went to close this thing then at the end. But, wrong. You can find you can find quite a few sand tiles that will lead you to alternate paths to the next few bases. Good idea to follow. Like this will lead you to a mana shrine, if I remember correctly.
Perception Shrine claim.
Oh yeah, 1,500. I'll have to claim this first. Just kind of have to twiddle my thumbs for a moment. I can't. Kind of have to wait just on the minions to get the gold for me here. Just looking at the detail on the walls. Kind of like to see, the wall here with all the coins and whatnot. Now that's all gone. But I got a ton of cash. Underminer. 1 second, folks. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Alright. I probably shouldn't have played down 2, only needed 1, but I kind of go for the overkill.
Underminer complete.
Anyway, yeah. The mana shrine. I think it reduces cost of spells or something. So, you know, kind of handy. See here. Alternate path. Also, yeah, you aren't wrong here. This is blood. Bridges cannot be built over Rhaskos' blood. Unclaimable allows bridges, allows constructs. The tooltip seems to be arguing with itself. Also, I can't build a bridge at all. Like I said, sometimes it seems, you know, different buildings get locked off.
Mana shrine
It's kind of annoying. Like, it's, you know, like one thing in StarCraft for, like, oh, in this level, it's just, you know, Raynor and a few units going through a base. But it's a weird thing for, you know, full base thing, but you randomly can't just, you know, build bridges or something. I know the flavor text says, oh, you can't build bridges over it. But then the rest of the tooltip says you can. It just seems very strange. Apparently I've changed how prisons work slightly, so that say if it goes over 11 prisoners, then there'll be just massive prison break.
Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work.
Have you still not destroyed the portal? Time is short for me, Underlord. Please, get a move on.
Yeah, Rhaskos is gonna probably be saying a lot of, you know, that. As you may have guessed from from what you've seen so far, I go pretty slowly. So, yeah. Natural bridge. Ever wonder how a bridge came to be naturally? That's what they're trying to say. It's hard to read with all the minions. Let's try here. Ever wonder how this bridge came to be? Naturally. Yeah, there's a level 10 unit over here. I never know why the bards in prison here, but they are. So, I know. There's a few succubus and the cultist. Not to zoom in on the succubi, I'll probably have to censor them. But yeah, you can get the bards to join your cause by torturing them over here. But you need succubi to do so. Also seems they're trying to torture minions themselves. Like they have their own torturers. I never even realized they did. It's supposed to make sense. Oh, fuck. You know, there seems to be quite a lot of similarities between both sides. If you get, you know, both sides seem to have like ogres or whatever.
You are out of mana. Not enough mana. Your dungeon is under attack. You've discovered an artifact.
Come on.
You are out of mana. There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core.
Come on.
Insufficient mana. You have insufficient
Alright,
mana
that's
to cast
them handled. Could have gone better.
Your minions fight the enemy.
Anyway, this reduces the cost of its owner's spells by 50%. I'm going to expand this dungeon just so there's in like a prison break. There we go. I was actually concerned that there was still like a massive force of enemies here, but no, it's just counting all, you know, the unconscious ones.
A large force of Rhaskos' minions lies to the west. However,
They really are unconscious, but
if you feel confident with your army's strength, you should head to the east, for there are no reinforcements to be gained. You will encounter far less.
I just keep ending up thinking,
your minions are under attack.
damn, I can't word myself correctly. Wait, what? Sorry, just suddenly getting a ton of vision down here. I was getting very confused. I don't remember where I was going with this.
You've claimed a torture chamber. This room
I
can
don't
be
remember
used
where I was
to
going with this. Give me a second. It just, you know, enemies crumple to the floor. My default assumption is they're dead, considering, you know, giant spider-like beast was tearing a chunk out, you know, ripping out their throat. You don't assume, oh, they're unconscious.
execute imprisoned enemy minions, or your own, if you woke up feeling particularly nasty. These racks have two modes. The first will allow your succubi to corrupt enemy units.
I frequently use that.
Alternatively, you can click the prop
you know, it's
to
actually
its execution mode, which will burn the unfortunate victim to a crisp, spawning a spirit for you to command.
Though I think I also use the execution mode as well, because it's quicker. Much quicker.
Perception Shrine Claim. Some succubi have joined your dungeon.
See, you know the way the succubi look? Actually kind of remind me of Queen of Blades a little. You know, just
Are comfortable during their stay.
the carapace and the whatnot.
Seduce their targets with a charming wave of their demon hand, leaving them helplessly infatuated.
That cutscene kind of went kind of weird there, to be honest. What with, you know, the succubi randomly fighting and camera glitching into walls and all that. Somehow I'm feeling it wasn't meant, you know, that wasn't kind of intended. Supported by 3 walls. Never know how that thing works.
One of your creatures is not quite as it seems.
I'm just a bard.
Let's torture a few enemies, shall we?
Get me off. I'm gonna hurt.
There we go.
My bones feel all mushy.
Basically have to wait and leave succubi work on them a little. It'll take a little bit before we, you know, they join our cause. But they eventually will. Eventually. Right. Sorry for the creaking chair. I'm actually thinking of getting a new one. Hopefully, you know, one that hopefully doesn't creak constantly.
You have insufficient funds to do that.
But, you know, till then, I'm just kind of stuck with this.
A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You've discovered an
Ah,
artifact.
brilliant. Let's go toss another one. Let's toss another dwarf on the Barbie.
A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You've discovered an artifact.
Being tortured, 0%. As you can see, the symbol here is to denote how far along in the torture they are.
It's a good thing this game isn't in black and white.
Yeah, the game would look substantially different then. Not sure if it would work quite as well. Just kind of one. Huh. I don't think my mana is locked by holding these. Anyway. You know, feels as a reference to black and white. I think it's a game done by...
In your torture chamber.
I swear Peter Molyneux was like, you know, a big name behind this game. And then I think was as well behind Black and White. So, maybe
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is.
maybe I'm incorrect, but that's what I end up thinking of. Maybe like it's referenced to that. Probably not. Alright, let's go
I
get...
apologize for leaving no gold for you, but I never really expected another of my kind to come here.
Let's go take this base. I think there's some gold here. Don't really have any. And so, you know, can't exactly get payday if I don't have any gold.
Well, I should get started.
Just gonna, kind of just gonna have to twiddle my fingers for a moment. Yeah. Apparently they don't have any gold here. I am disappointed. Apparently there's quite a few artifacts over there.
Welcome to the archive, laddie. I'll bash you, bloody.
The way he said that ended up sounding like it kind of rhymed. Maybe I'm incorrect, but that's how it sounded to me. Just die already.
Bloody good read. Your unfortunate minions will have to rest occasionally. However, you can relocate their sleeping quarters by dropping them upon an unclaimed lair tile. Or if you're feeling a bit less helpful, by selling their existing lair. Hungry for battle, Underlord? You have insufficient gold.
Oh, good stockpile gold over here if I remember correctly. I know I can see a bit of it already. I just meant make a room to be discovered.
Your dungeon core is under attack.